Evan didn't shout when he said it. That was what hurt the most. He spoke calmly, as if stating a simple fact, folding his shirts into a suitcase like he was packing for a weekend trip, not leaving a 3-year relationship behind. Alina Brooks stood frozen near the kitchen counter, her fingers gripping the edge so tightly they turned white. "You're kind, you're reliable," he continued, not even looking at her. "But you're forgettable. Men want women who stand out." Then he left. Just like that. For a long time, Alina believed him. 2 years passed. She moved to a smaller apartment, found a quieter job as a project coordinator, and learned how to survive on her own. She stopped dreaming big, stopped dressing up, stopped expecting anything extraordinary from life. Confidence, she thought, was for other women, louder women, bolder women, women men actually noticed. That belief shattered the moment she received the call. "Ms. Brooks," the assistant said politely, "Mr. Lucas Reed would like to confirm your attendance tonight at the Aurelia Hotel." Alina looked at her reflection in the mirror now, barely recognizing herself. The stylist had insisted on elegance, not extravagance. The soft gray gown flowed naturally, highlighting her grace rather than screaming for attention. The diamond ring on her finger felt heavy, not because of its size, but because of what it symbolized. Behind her, Lucas Reed adjusted his cufflinks. Billionaire, tech CEO, the man business magazines called untouchable. And somehow, the man who had chosen her. "Are you nervous?" Lucas asked. "A little," Alina admitted honestly. "That's okay," he replied. "So am I." She smiled faintly. That was one of the things that surprised her about him. Lucas never treated her like a project or a possession. He listened. He waited. And when he asked her to marry him, it wasn't dramatic, it was sincere. The doors to the ballroom opened. Conversation died instantly. Cameras flashed as Lucas Reed stepped inside, the most powerful man in the room, and every eye followed him. Then the whispers started, sharp and curious, as people noticed the woman on his arm. "Who is she? Where did she come from? She doesn't look like a model." Alina felt the weight of judgment press against her chest, but she kept walking. Then she saw Evan. He stood near the champagne table, laughing confidently, dressed in an expensive suit she recognized, one he could barely afford when they were together. His smile faltered when his eyes met hers. Confusion, recognition, shock. Alina Brooks. His gaze dropped to her hand, to the ring that glittered under the lights. His face went pale. Lucas noticed immediately. "Someone you know?" he asked quietly. "My ex," Alina replied. "Do you want to leave?" he asked without hesitation. She thought of Evan's words from 2 years ago. Of the nights she cried herself to sleep, convinced she wasn't enough. "No," she said softly. "I want to stay." As if fate insisted on confrontation, Evan stepped toward them, forcing a smile. "Alina. Wow, you look different." "Hello, Evan," she said calmly. He glanced at Lucas. "I didn't know you were attending events like this now." Lucas's expression hardened, not aggressively, but unmistakably. "She's not attending," he said. "She's with me." Evan laughed nervously. "Right, and you are." Lucas extended his hand. "Lucas Reed." The name landed like thunder. Evan froze. "The Lucas Reed." "Yes, and you and Alina are." Lucas slipped his hand over hers. "Engaged." Evan stared, disbelief etched into his face. "Engaged," he repeated, then forced a smile. "Well, congratulations. I always knew Alina had potential." Alina met his eyes steadily. "You didn't," she said quietly. "But that's okay." They walked past him, leaving Evan standing speechless. Moments later, the host tapped the microphone. "Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Lucas Reed has an announcement." Lucas lifted the mic and took Alina's hand. "Success isn't just about money," he said. "It's about choosing the right partner." He turned to her. "This is Alina Reed, my future wife." The applause was thunderous.